Amazon region in southern Colombia comprises the departments of Amazonas, Caquetá, Guainía, Guaviare, Putumayo, and Vaupés, and covers an area of 403,000 kilometers square, 35% of Colombia's total territory. The region is mostly covered by tropical rainforest or jungle, which is a part of the massive Amazon rainforest.
The Amazon is home to more species of plants and animals than any other terrestrial ecosystem on the planet. Perhaps 30% of the world's species are found there. One of the species is the capybara. The capybara is similar in appearance to cavies and guinea pigs, barrel-shaped and covered in dark red and brown fur. Adult capybaras stand around 2 feet tall at the shoulders on all fours, are in excess of 4 feet long, and might weigh close to 150 pounds, making them massive for rodents. Semi-aquatic rodents by nature, they make themselves quite at home amidst the Amazonian wetlands. Another important species is the anaconda. The anaconda is the world's largest and heaviest, most powerful snake, and may be the most famed as well. The anaconda can grow as long as 30 feet and weigh up to 550 pounds. In the aquatic world, there's the Amazon river dolphin. There are 5 species of dolphins that make their homes in rivers, being the most popular of them pig dolphins, also known as Boro, Boru, and or Amazon river dolphins as it inhabits in the Amazon river. Pink dolphins are not the same dolphins that you would see in the ocean. They have special adaptations to their habitat. In fact, river dolphins are only distantly related to sea dolphins. Among the 5 species of river dolphins, Amazon pink dolphins are considered the most intelligent of them, with a brain capacity 4% larger than that of humans.
The Amazon rainforest has a huge live collection of flora species. Botanical experts say that in 2.5 acres of the forest you can find 700 different species of trees and twice that number of plants. One of these species are the orchids. The orchids are very well known by their beautiful flowers and can be found in the Amazon rainforest as well. They have strong smells that attract insects that pollinate. One of the biggest trees of the Amazon rainforest is the kapuk tree. It can grow to 200 feet tall and the trunk can be 10 or 11 feet in diameter. It is the biggest tree of the Amazon rainforest. Also, there are aquatic plants. One of them is the water lily. It's the biggest flower in the world and can reach 6 feet in diameter.
These are the 7 activities recommended to visit in the territory of Amazonas. A guided tour of Lake Yahuarcacas to observe the pink dolphin, a species of the region and one of the major tourist attractions in the area. A walk of the island of monkeys, an unforgettable place where you can interact with the monkeys and do bird watching. The beautiful setting also allows canopy. Natural Reserve Lotus Flower, a place where you can go fishing and observe the Victoria Regia, the large lotus flower of the Amazon. The site has lodging service and restaurant bar. Lake Catarapoto is a sweet place for those who enjoy the practice of water skiing and sport fishing. You can also see the Piraracu catalog as the largest known freshwater fish. It is located 80 kilometers from Leticia. The Francisco José de Caldas Zoological Botanical Garden has a great variety of animals and plant species that demonstrate the great biodiversity that Colombia has. The Tanimboca Reserve, located 8 kilometers from Leticia. It's a beautiful place that allows to perform fun activities among the canopy and kayaking. Those who program in time to visit can sleep if they wish in the treetop. In the Colombian Amazon is also the Cayunari National Park, a perfect place to see all the kinds of reptiles. Among the species that can observe are black caimans and giant tortoises.
Amazon rainforest indigenous tribes. There are hundreds of indigenous tribes in the Amazon rainforest. For a long period of time, the Amazon rainforest was a giant refuge for the indigenous population. This happened because of all the industrialization and colonization process. There are still over 200 indigenous groups in the Amazon rainforest, talking 180 different languages and each with their own cultural heritage. If you narrow your view to the languages families, you will still find 30 different languages families in the Amazon rainforest. This shows that, like the flora and fauna, the cultural diversity in the region is also very high, making it an even more interesting and rich place.
The Quarup is the biggest indigenous festival and it has been happening annually in July or August for centuries. The Quarup festival brings many different tribes together to celebrate and honor their dead. Although the motivation is not the most cheerful, when the festivities are very happy and very enjoyable for outsiders. It is a huge demonstration of indigenous dance, music, rituals, games, and food. Nowadays, the Carib can be seen by the outsiders on some occasions.
Another interesting fact and a hope about the indigenous population is that their numbers are increasing. This means that after 5 centuries being destroyed, they are actually being able to live and grow. This is a hope for their cultures and way of life. Since there are different kinds of indigenous, there are also different forms of organizations. Some groups are nomads and they don't settle in a place for long periods, exchanging locations every now and then. There are others that settle in a tribe and live in the same place for centuries. The size of the groups are also very different. You can find groups with as few individuals as 2,000 and others with 30,000.
In northwest of the Amazon rainforest, there are 70 different ethnic groups in an area that is located in Brazil, Colombia, and Venezuela, like Baniguam, Curipaco, Jukda, Tuyuco, Nucac, Macuna, Desana, among others. Each speaks their own language, which comes from three different languages families. Although the languages differ, they all interact with each other in a large net of marriages, festivities, rituals, and commerce.
The variety and richness of the Amazon handicraft reveal the ethnic, social, and economic makeup of local people in the same way as they show the creativity and talent of the Indians, riverine people, and the caboclo. Natural rubber, straw, guarana, wood seeds, lianas, and fibers are just a few of the raw materials transformed into art. Baniwas, Waiwai, Muras, Yanomamis, Ticunas, Atruari, or Sateremawe, regardless of tribe or nation, the Indian heritage is present in the handicrafts as a fundamental reference of the Amazon identity. The original trace of the upper Rio Negro nation is marked in the basketry, utensils, and in hunting and war arms used by the Tucano, Panigua, and Desana Indians, among others, with a strong predominance of the geometric design in the use of materials. The Ribeirinos make souvenirs such as little boats loaded with regional products, miniature animal, and seed necklaces. Each one shows in their own way the diversity of the Amazon region and the manner how the local people respects and preserves nature. The Saterema in Lower Amazon have become experts in making necklaces and basketry. Whistle, the riverine population, make objects from the Guarana paste. In Manaus, there is a well-known handicraft fair on Avenue Eduardo Ribeiro, downtown. There are also several shops selling regional handicrafts.
such as Eco Shop and Galeria Amazonica, as well as shops in every mall and shopping center. And remember that if you decide to buy handicraft at the airport, you will pay probably 2 or 3 times as much than if you buy in the street fair. Amazon food depends largely on fishing from the river. The pirarucu, a 10-foot-long fish, and cassava are the standout flavors. Visiting Leticia is to try a patarasca, a dish with fillets of two types of fish, dorado and pintadillo. It's an emblem of the Amazon. Other delicacies common to the area include cecina con tacacho, cassave pizza, chicharrón de pirarucu, or a meat-filled mojojoy worm.